Good morning, everybody. I'm Karen Hayes, and this is Healthy Bones and Balance. This is a exercise program for people who have osteoporosis or osteopenia, but it is good for anybody who would like to increase their balance, increase their strength, and mobility. So, it's safe for those who do have osteoporosis, and it's great for anybody who is wants to stay strong and age gracefully. So let's get started. We're going to warm up. So let's march in place. Swing your arms. Get your knees up. Make it a big march. We're warming up, getting our muscles ready to do all the hard work. Now march out, out, in, out, out, in. This lateral motion is something that we do less and less of as we get older. So it's really good to keep doing this lateral motion. Other way. And you can do this lateral motion any number of ways. You can do a couple steps to the side. You can do many steps, just step to the side, step to the side, step to the side, other way. Other way. Other way. Now bring those knees up really high, swing the arms. Breathing, remember to breathe. Back to a small march. Now let's march in a circle. So just kind of going in a circle, marching one direction. Another thing that sometimes we don't do a lot is just, marching, going in a circle. It helps with balance. Other way, just march the other way. Great. Now, let's take a deep breath in. So the legs come apart, bend those knees. Breathe it up. Exhale it down. Breathe it up. Exhale it down. Last time. Breathe it up. Exhale it down. Now, bring one arm up and try to press your palm to the ceiling, the other one to the floor, and just reach over. Reach over to the side, stretching out the side of the body. Other side, other arm comes up, other comes down. Try to press those palms to the ceiling and the floor and breathe. Breathe it over. Come back to center. Let's warm up those shoulders. Some shoulder rolls. Up, back, down and forward. 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 Let's reverse that. Down, back, up and forward. Down, back, up and forward. Down, back, up and forward. Last time. Now some shoulder shrugs. Just up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now bring those hands back behind you, like you're trying to touch them together, right? And your shoulder blades should be going back and down. Shoulder stretch and release. Once again, bring those shoulder blades back and down. and release. One more time. And release. Bring those arms up to your side, elbows by the waist. Same motion, those shoulder blades come back and down and release. This is a chest stretch. Back and down and release. One more time, back and down and release. Bring those arms up into a Y. Stretch it up there, down to a W. Up to a Y, down to the W. Up to the Y, down to the W. Last time, up to the Y, down to the W. Out to the T, up to the L, out to the T, up to the L, out to the T. Really stretch out and stretch those fingers out there. Feel it through your arms. Up to the L. Last time, really stretch it out there. Feel that stretch throughout your arms. Up to the L. Let's do some goalposts. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Leave it out there. Turn one arm down into our scarecrow, the other's up. Reverse. Reverse again. Reverse again. Those arms come down. Just kind of shake them out, swing them out, release that tension. Let's warm up the neck and the head. We're going to do some gentle rolls from one side to the other. Just gently rolling. Just in front. One more time each side. Then come center. I'm going to try to reach our ear to our shoulder. So just bending the neck and the head, looking straight ahead. Shoulders are down, breathing, come back to center, over to the other side, stretching all of those muscles in the neck. And center, one more time, trying to reach the ear to the shoulder blades are down. To the center, back to the other side. And to the center. Now look over that right shoulder. Move your eyes all the way back. Trying to look behind you. As far as you can with your eyes, warming up the eyes. Come to center. Look over that left shoulder. Those eyes are going back. Back to center. One more time. Over to the right. Move those eyes back. Shoulder blades stay down. Back to center. Over to the left, looking back behind us and to the center. We're going to retract our chin now. Just bring that chin all the way to your chest and release it. Again, bring that chin to the chest. Release it. Last time, bring that chin to the chest. And release it. Let's do an eye exercise. We're going to close our eyes tight, smile wide, open those eyes wide and say, oh. Close those eyes tight again, smile wide, open up those eyes and say, oh. Very good. All right. Let's grab our chair. We're going to do some balance exercises. We're going to start with our toe stands. So holding onto your chair very lightly, maybe with one or two fingers if you can. We're just going to raise ourselves up on our toes and then come down. So again, if you can maybe just hold with one or two fingers on one hand and then down, up and down, breathing. Up and down, up, and down. Last time, come up, stay up there. Try to let go of your chair if you can, and balance here on your toes. Breathing, belly button to spine. Building ankle strength, foot strength, calf strength, thigh strength. And then come down. Let's stand on one leg. You can bring that knee up. It can be in front of you. If you want to do chair pose, you can do that. However it feels comfortable for you. I'm just going to put mine up in front of me. And then let go of the chair and balance here on one leg if you can. If you need to hold on, that's fine. But if you can, try to let go. You can put your hands in any position that help you to balance. And just breathe. Again, we're working on ankle strength, calf strength, foot strength. Bring it down. We're going to go to the other side. Same thing here. Just bring that knee up, whatever position feels comfortable for you. Try to let go of that chair and breathe. Breathing. Just standing steady. Use that chair if you need to. Otherwise, just keep it up there for a few more seconds. Breathing and then come down. We're going to do our tandem stand. Grab that chair. You want to have your right heel. It's going to press against your left toes so that your feet are in tandem. They're one in front of the other with no space. If you can let go of the chair, do so. Move all that weight to that front leg, front foot, and just balance here. Breathing. Then move all your weight to that back leg. Thighs together, belly button to spine. Let go of the chair if you can, and just balance here. Breathing. Again to the front. Put all that weight on that front leg. Bend that knee. Balance here. Breathing. And then move that weight back. Grab onto that chair if you need to. Otherwise, let go and balance here if you can. Belly button to spine. Straight back. Breathing. Then come center. Grab onto that chair. Your front toes come up. Your back heel comes up at the same time. Let go of the chair and try to balance here. Breathing. It helps to pick a spot in front of you to just focus on. That helps with your balance when you spot. All right, toes come down, heels come down. We're going to do it all on the other side. So, left heel, right in front of those right toes. Let go of the chair if you can. Move all that weight to that front leg, that front knee bends. Belly button to spine, breathing. Move all that weight to that back leg. Again, bending that back knee, the front leg straightens, and just balancing here if you can. Breathing. Still belly button to spine. Move it all forward again. Balancing on that front leg. Breathing. Move it back. Balance on that back leg. All of your weight should be on your back leg. You should be able to lift that front leg if you needed to, right? All of our weight is on that back leg. Come back to center. Grab hold of that chair. Front toes come up. Back heel comes up. Thighs are pressing together. Belly button to spine. Let go of that chair. See how long you can balance here. Breathing. Toes come down, heels come down, and we can put that chair to the side for just a few minutes. We're going to do some lunges, and we're going to pretend that we have the face of a clock on the floor. 12 o'clock is in front of us, 6 o'clock is behind us, 3 is here, and 9 is here. I'm going to call out some numbers. And I want you to lunge in that direction. So if I call 3 o'clock, you're lunging to 3. 6 o'clock, you're lunging to 6. And you can use both legs, all right? So here we go. 11 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And 10 o'clock. All right, that's our lunge series. Shake it out. Grab that chair again. We're going to do stand up, sit down. Today we're going to do it fast. We're going to see how many we can do in 30 seconds. So you can start seated. I need to find my timer. All right, and so 30 seconds. You want to sit down fully, stand up fully. Okay, here we go. Ready? And that's it. All right, very good. Okay. We're going to start with our leg series first today. So if you wear leg weights, now's the time to put them on. You can grab a drink of water if you'd like. Today we're going to do 13 repetitions. So if you would like to do some hand and wrist exercises while we're starting our leg routine, grab one of those little stress balls. Okay, and a friend sent me an article from the Good News Network that talked about the measure of a person's fitness as they grow older and good health is grip strength. So grip strength is really important. So we're going to work on grip strength. We're going to work on finger strength. Okay, so grab that ball. And I will probably send that, I'll email that link if I can find it to people. It's an interesting article if you haven't seen it already. Okay, we're going to start with side leg lifts. We're going to start with our right leg. You want to remember to have that pigeon toe when you come up. And we're going to start with our wrist exercises. So when we come up, we're going to circle the wrist and then come down. All right. So starting with the right leg, the left wrist. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when we come up, the wrist circles the other way. Just go in the other direction. 11, 12, 13. Okay, march it out. March it out. Put that ball in the other hand. Same thing on this side. When we come up, we're just going to circle that wrist. Pigeon toe, leading with the heel on the left for 1. 2, remember to breathe. 3. And make sure you're not leaning when you bring that leg up, right? We want the leg to do the work. Okay, so we don't want to help it by doing this. We want the leg to do the work. And the hips. Okay, now twirl that wrist in the other direction. 9, 10, 11, 12, last one, 13. All right, march it out, put that ball in the other hand. We're gonna do a second set on this side. Remember your pigeon toe, okay? Here we go. 4, 1. Oh, and this time with the wrist, just flick it up and down for 2. Up and down for 3. Up and down 4. Up and down 5. Up and down 6. Up and down 7. Up and down 8. Try not to touch up and down that foot when you come down. Then your standing leg will get a better workout. If you can, it's not mandatory. If it's too much, just do you. Last one, 13. Arch it out. That ball goes in the other hand. Same thing. When you come up, you're gonna flick your wrist up and then down. Same thing with the foot on this side, leading with the heel on the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to breathe. 9. And that arm comes up. Keep it shoulder height or below. Don't want to stress the joint. 11, 12. Last one, 13. All right, shake it out. If you want to punch it out, release that tension, go right ahead. We're going to do straight leg lifts to the back. These are working our glute muscles, okay? So when we come up, we want to squeeze those glutes. We're going to start on the right, put that ball in your left hand, and when the leg comes up, we're going to press all of our fingers into the ball, okay? Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, really squeeze those glutes when you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try not to touch when you come down. 11, 12. Squeeze those fingers into the ball. 13. All right, shake it out. That ball goes into the right hand. Same thing. All of our fingers and our thumb are pressing in, the tips of our fingers. Leading with the left, squeezing those glutes when you come up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really squeeze those glutes. Squeeze them. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, last one, really squeeze, 13, press those fingers in, march it out, that ball goes into the left hand. This time we're gonna just do individual fingers to the index, pinky, and then back, okay? Leading with the heel on the right, squeezing those glutes for 1, 2, 3, pressing each finger into the ball. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last one, 13, march it out, that ball goes into your right hand, same thing, we're gonna press individual fingers as we go down the ball. All right, leading with the heel on the left for 1, again, squeeze those glutes when you come up, 2, 3, we're isolating our muscles, 4, so let those glutes do the work, 5, 6, 7, squeeze those glutes, 9, 10, 11, 12, last one, 13. All right, march it out. We're gonna keep that ball. This time, we're gonna do a power squeeze. So we're working on that grip. We're gonna come up in a bicep curl and squeeze that ball and release. All right, ball is in your left hand. We're starting on the right, leading with the heel, standing straight, belly button to spine for 1. And we're squeezing the back of our thigh, 2. That's our hamstring. And we're doing a power grip with the ball, 4, 5, 6, really squeezing the back of the leg, squeeze those hamstrings. Try not to touch when you come down. Belly button to spine and breathe. There's a lot to remember. 10, 11, 12, last one, this side, 13, and march it out. That ball goes into the right hand, same thing, we're coming up with a bicep curl and we're squeezing, power gripping that ball. Leading with the left heel, squeezing those hamstrings for 1, 2, squeeze those hamstrings. As if you're trying to kick yourself in the butt with your heel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Really squeeze that hamstring. Last one, make it count. 13. All right. March it out. That ball goes into the left hand. This time when we come up, put the ball so that it's your palm is facing backwards. And we're going to squeeze it this way. Instead of squeezing it up, we're just going to squeeze it down. It's just a little different motion. All right. Leading with the heel on the right. Curl those hamstrings. 4, 1. Power grip that ball. The ball is facing down. Squeeze those hamstrings. 5, 6, 7. We're helping our brain too, because whenever we do more than one motion at a time and using different sides of our body, our brain has to work a little harder. So we're keeping our brains nimble as well. 11. Really squeeze that hamstring. Last one. 13. Okay, bring it down. That ball goes into the right hand. Same thing. When you come up, squeezing it. All right. Leading with the heel on the left. 1. Try not to touch when you come down. 3. Power gripping that ball and squeezing that hamstring at the same time. 5, 6, 7. Belly button to spine. Standing straight. Standing straight makes that hamstring do the work. We're not helping it out in any way. We're isolating, so it has to do all the work. 11, 12, and 13. Okay, march it out. Keep that ball with you for just another exercise before we do our extensions. You can sit if you'd like. We're just going to put the ball in our left hand, palm up. And then we're going to pretend like we're trying to screw the top off as if it's a jar. So our right hand is trying to screw the top off of the jar. First one direction and then reverse it the other way. Again, this is building grip strength to do everyday activities. Put that ball in the other hand. Same thing here. Try to screw the top off as if it's a jar. And then the other way. Really gripping the top of that ball. Last time. All right, you can keep that or put it down if you have the big playground ball. Grab that big playground ball. We're going to do our leg extensions. Hi, Bubby. Here's my little Nathan. Hi, Bubba. Hi, my little baby. Stretchy man, doing stretches with us. All right, you're going to place that ball on your right knee. Okay, Nathan can get out of the way. Come on, Bubby. Come on, Bubs. I don't want to kick you. Oh, you're the baby. All right, you're going to, oops, bring that leg up. Point, flex while the ball is rolling down. All right, starting on the right. Ready, point, flex for 1. Point, flex for 2. Point, flex. 3. Point, flex. 4. Point, flex. 5. Point, flex. 6. Point, flex. 7. Point, flex. 8. Point, flex. 9. Point, flex. 10. Point, flex. 11. Point, flex. 12. Last one. Point, flex for 13. Punch it out if you need to. We're going to stay on this side. This time when we come up, we're going to do those circles with our ankle. First one direction and then the other. Ready? Here we go. Circle that ankle for 1 while you roll the ball down the leg. 2. So we're getting, a hand and arm exercise in coordination and our knee, joint, and thigh exercise. 4. circle. 5, 6. Now when you come up, circle the other way. 7. And remember, belly button to spine. You do not want to hunch on this. You want to sit up straight. 9, 10, 11, 12, last one, 13. All right. Punch it out. We're going to move that ball to the other knee. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So we're going to start with our point and flex as we roll the ball down. Here we go. Point, flex for 1. And same idea, if you can not rest your foot on the ground, you're going to get a little better workout. Point, flex. 4. Point, flex. 5. Point, flex. 6. Point, flex. 7. Sitting up straight. Point, flex. 8. Breathing. Point, flex. 9. Point, flex. 10. Point, flex. 11. Point, flex. 12. Point, flex. 13. Punch it out. We're staying on this side. We're going to do our ankle circles. First one direction and then the other. Again, sitting up straight, belly button to spine. Here we go. 1. Circle those ankles and roll that ball down. 3. Belly button to spine. 4. 5. 6. 7. Now, when we come up this time, circle the ankle the other way. 8. 9. Making our brains work a little. 10. 11. 12. Last one. 13. Okay, if you have your leg weights on, you can take them off now. Punch it out. Put that ball down. We're gonna stretch out our quadriceps, which we just used. So once you have your ankle weights off, you can just scooch over to the side. That outside leg is going to come back. You're going to point those toes to the ground and point that heel down to the ground. You're going to feel a stretch in the front of the thigh. Just kind of tilt back a little. Don't arch your back, but just kind of give a little tilt to the back. You'll feel a little bit more intense stretch on that thigh. And just breathe. Stretching it out. All right, bring that foot back up, switch over to the other side. Same thing this time, the outside leg is going back. Toes are pointing to the ground, knee is pointing to the ground, and just lean back slightly with a straight back. But just lean back slightly, so you're gonna feel that in the front of the thigh. Nice stretch. And breathe. Breathe into it. All right, bring that leg forward. We're going to stand up for a moment. We're going to do a nice calf and hamstring stretch. So step back with your right foot. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Bring those toes up as if you were going to touch your toes to your shin. And then sit back like you're going to sit in a chair. And you're going to feel it in the back of your thigh. You're going to feel it in your calf if you keep bringing those toes up and forward. breathing. You might feel it in your glutes here on the other side. Toes come down, come up, stay in that position, but put all of your weight on that back leg, bend that back knee, straighten that that front leg, and push your pelvis forward. You still want to have a straight back. You want to be in alignment, but you want to push that pelvis forward, and you're going to feel the stretch in the hip flexors. And breathe. Step those legs together. We're going to do it all on the other side. Step back with that left leg. Bend that left knee. That front leg, right leg is straight. Those toes are coming up. You're going to sit down. Pretend like you're going to sit. You're going to feel that stretch back here as well as the calf if you keep pulling those toes up. Flat back. Breathe it out. Those toes come down, sit back on that back leg. That front leg is straight. Push your pelvis forward, flat back. Stay in alignment. As you dip your knee down more, you're going to feel that in the hip flexor. And breathe. Come back together. We're going to do our upper body series. So you can do all of these exercises seated or standing. I'm going to start standing. We're going to start with those rotating bicep curls. So grab the weights that are appropriate for you for that exercise. I'm going to try something a little heavier today. See how that feels on my back. All right, so your feet are about shoulder width, hip width, shoulder width apart, little bit of a bend in the knee. Those palms are facing inward, and we're going to come up with those weights to about waist height, flip them, rotate them, do our full-on bicep curl, and then we're going to rotate when we get back to the waist and back down to our side. So let's do 13. Here we go. 1. Breathe out on the effort. 2. We're breathing out as we bring those weights up. 3. Inhaling on the way down. 4. 5. Those elbows are locked by our side. We want the biceps to be doing all the work. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Last one. 13. Put those weights down for a few seconds. Shake out the hands. Maybe do some jazz hands. Grab some water if you need to. Feels kind of humid. So drink your water and pick those weights up again. We'll do our second set. Same thing. Rotating at the waist when you come up and down, a little bend in the knees. 4, 1, 2, 3. And that back is straight, belly button to spine. The only thing that's moving are your arms. 5. This is what it looks like from the side. 6. I'm letting my arms do all the work. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, put those weights down. Again, shake out those arms and the hands. We're going to roll into our combination bent over row and tricep extension. If you can't do this combination exercise, you can just do your tricep extension, okay? You can just do the regular tricep extension, seated or standing if the combo exercise is too much. But grab the weights that are appropriate for that exercise for you. Whether you're seated or standing, we're going to hinge at the hips, flat back. And we're going to have our palms facing each other. And we're going to row up. And then we're going to extend the right arm and then the left and then come down again. That's the complete motion. Here we go. Right and left. Down for 1. Up. Right and left. Down for 2. Up. Right and left. Down for 3. Up. Right. Left. Down for 4. Up. Right and left. Down for 5. Make sure those elbows are close to your body, right? So you want to come up there close, right and left for 7. You know, we don't want to be out here, right? No, we don't want to do that. For 8, we want to come up very close to the body and left for 9. And lock those wrists too. Make the arms do the work. 11. Up, right, and left. For 12. Last one. Up, right, left. For 13. Okay, stand up straight. Put those weights down for just a few seconds. Maybe we want to do some finger presses to relieve the tension of gripping those heavy weights. You know, shake the hands out. Breathing, drinking water if you need to. Maybe really stretch. Move those thumbs. Maybe circle them one way and then the other. All right, pick those weights up. We're going to do our second set. This time, the left hand is going to extend first in our tricep extension. All right, hinging at the hips. Here we go, rowing up for 1, left and right. Up, left, right for 2. Up, left, right for 3. Up, left, and right for 4. Up, left, and right for 5. Up, left, right. 6. Up, left, right. 7. Up, left, right for 8. Up, left, those elbows are in. 9. Up, left, right. 10. Up, left, right. 11. Up, left, right. 12. Up, left, and right for 13. Okay, bring your body up. Put those weights down for a few seconds. Grab your chair because this one we are advised to do seated because it does put quite a bit of stress on that lower back. So this is going to be our overhead bin press. Okay, so grab the weights appropriate for that exercise for you. I'm actually going to do it seated on the side so you can see the direction that you should be pressing. So we're going to start up at the shoulders, nice straight back. We are going to press up and out. So it's not up here. It is up and out. Okay, so let's do our first set of 13. Ready? 1, 2. Again, breathe on the effort. Here. 3. Breathe in on the return. 4. 5. 6. If doing them together is too difficult for you, 7. You can alternate one at a time. 8. 9. So either way you want to do it. 10. You can work your way up eventually. 12. And 13. All right. Put those weights down for just a few seconds. Maybe do some shoulder rolls. This is, really working the shoulders and the upper back. And just maybe doing some arm swings and those shoulder rolls, loosening everything up. Grab those weights. We're going to do our second set. All right. Starting up at the shoulders for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. You can put those weights down. Grab a drink of water. Maybe do a little head roll from side to side, in front, side to side. Let's do a tricep stretch. Bring one arm up. You're going to touch your back with your hand. You're going to gently press that elbow back. Looking straight ahead. Keep your head in line with your spine when you're doing this stretch. And breathe. Gently stretching and breathing. Other side, the other hand comes to the back, pressing that other elbow back gently. If anything hurts, you want to scale back. Yes, it might feel tight, and that's good. You're feeling the stretch. But if anything hurts, you need to stop and reassess and modify according to your body. All right, bring one arm across, straight arm. Make sure your arm is either above your joint, your elbow joint, or it can be below. Either way, but you don't want to press on that joint. The rest of your body is straight ahead. Your hips, your chest, your head looking straight ahead. You're just bringing that arm across the body and stretching that shoulder area out and that upper arm. Other side, same thing here. The only thing that's moving to the side is that arm and that shoulder. Stretching it out. Breathing. And let it go. Grab that playground ball. We're going to do a nice side stretch. So, with your ball, you want to place it down on the floor, if you can reach the floor, on your right. This is our starting position. You don't want to bend or twist anyway. You just want to, you don't want to twist. You want to just bend to the side, not to the front, not to the back, just to the side. Bring that ball up to the other arm, exchange it, bring both arms down, and bring that ball down to the left. Up, exchange hands, bring it down to the right. Both arms come down, bring it up. Should feel this in the hips and the side of the body. Down, bring it up and down. Last time, when you bring it up, bring it right to the center of your body, come down and bring it to your lap. And we're going to do some finger presses on the big ball. So our hands are extended really wide. So it's a little different exercise. We're just going to squeeze that ball. Again, this is building grip strength. Just squeeze it. Squeeze. Squeeze. 2 more. 1 more. All right, now put that ball on your knee. We're going to do some figure eights. So from your right knee, move that ball to the left shoulder. Left knee, right shoulder. Right knee, left shoulder. Okay, and speed it up. Left, right, right, left, speed it up. And then the next time it comes to your left knee, leave it there. We're going to reverse that. Left knee, right shoulder, right knee, left shoulder. Right, right, left, left, and speed it up. Breathing. All right, rest it on that left knee. You can put that ball to the side. Stand up. We're going to take a nice, big, deep breath in. Bend those knees. Breathe it up. Come down. You want to hug yourself. Bring that head down. Stretch that upper back. Breathing. Looking down. Bring that head up. Change arms. The other one comes on top. And look down. Breathing. Breathing. Come back up. Those arms are going to come behind you. Interlace them off the back. Breathing. And then down. One last deep breath up. Sigh it out. And you are done. Thank you for coming today.